bad choices either. He knows I'm going to expo here. He has a good understanding of what he's doing. I'm not sure if he's actually seen someone do this. It's probably fairly rare for someone to uproot their tree and do something like this. I don't think it happens very much. There you go, right there, detonate. That's fairly important to get off right there. I got my own guy, but then again, I don't really have any moon wolves to help me. I have one, so it's not like it's going to be that big of a deal. And there he is. Yeah, I made sure I went after his Archmage first. I knew I had to get that guy low on life. Here he goes for my Wisp. That's a good choice. It's probably the best thing he can attack right now. He realizes that he has to slow me down any way he can because he has such a drastic advantage over me. And killing the limited amount of wood I'm trying to get here is a good way to start there. As you can see, though, I still have quite a bit of money. I got 500 gold. I'm going to get a lot more when I finish creeping these things here. Make sure I root my tree of life so it doesn't take very much damage because obviously Ancients now have medium armor when they're uprooted. And right now he's working on his town hall, as you can see. He realizes he wants to just try to power past me in terms of money and just literally overwhelm me with units. And that's not a really bad choice because there's nothing I can do to stop his expansion, especially with 4 towers behind it. I mean, even if I try to snipe out that peon, it's not going to work out all that well for him. And he's bringing a few more down there so he can power build it much better. Here you can see, I see he's trying to build that. I'm going to go try to mess that up, see if I can stop him from doing that. And I think he's going to go creep. He realizes he has to get a little bit of XP and a little bit of extra money, get those peons down there so he can build this town hall a little bit faster. Right here, it's all about decisions. It's about making the right decision. Right now, I realize that he's got so much money over me already, I can't let him get any more. So I immediately take out that peon. I realize I have to do that. I can't let him have any more XP or any more money than he's already got over me. And he realizes that he wants to get some more money. So we're making the right choice on both these. And really what my game plan is I'm just trying to hold out my base, get a high-level Demon Hunter. If I can get a level 6 Demon Hunter, I know I can fight him because my heroes are far higher level than his. And I know that I have to keep his Archmage low on life and keep him out of the battle. And I'm going to work on trying to get Dryads and possibly Bears. Bears are a good unit to use also. And I'm trying to mess up his Town Hall. As you can see, I want to take that out. I want to slow that down. I mean, that thing was halfway built. That really helps me to try to take that out a little bit. Here you can see he's running his Archmage around. He really should have just went over to his tower, so I really couldn't... I guess I could have trapped him and tried to kill him, but it would have been a bad choice on my part because my Demon Hunter is all I really got. And as you can see, he's going to get all my Moon Walls there, so I start rebuilding those ahead of time. I realize that those are things I have to do. He's already got more militia on the way, and here comes his MK, and that's going to really cause me some problems too. Because, you know, obviously if I can't have much mobility, I can't cruise around the map with stun. He stuns me and traps me, and I lose my hero. I don't even have my altar. So, you know, you really have to watch out for things like that. You can't let things like that happen to you. And so I have to be very careful with my limited resources and limited buildings, limited ability to rebuild. You know, I mean, I really have nothing here. So I'm trying to work with what I got, and, you know, it's not working too bad for me now. I gotta kill these Overlords right here real quick. And this just goes to show, I mean, if this guy was Orc and he did this, I don't think I could have lived even if I moved my base, because, I mean, Orc can do it so much faster, so much more effectively. Orc towers are cheaper, they build faster, they have longer range. I mean, I couldn't have used my protectors to hold him off. I mean, in all aspects, it just doesn't work. So, I mean, Orc's even worse than this, and that's what I originally stated in my patch, and some people were saying that you can stop it, you just gotta build archers. Well, I'm sorry. I mean, even if I build archers, I might be able to stop one of his towers, but I can't kill his towers fast enough, as fast as he can build them. That's the problem. And as soon as he gets one tower up, I've lost. I mean, you get 6 archers, you're not going to probably be able to take out one tower with peons repairing it. And that's if he gets one up. He'll probably get 2 up at least because he builds 3 at the same time. I might be able to get enough archers to stop 1. It's a huge problem. And really, there's almost no counter to it with Night Elf outside of moving your base and just outplaying your opponent completely, which is what I'm trying to do here. Trying my best to do. As you can see, he's now getting his expansion up. He's going to go for the money, and he's probably going to go for spellcasters and basically he's going to go for spellcasters and riflemen, because he wants to be able to easily counter both my huntresses as well as counter my dryads if I build those, because those would completely shred footmen. And right now I'm basically cruising around. I'm trying to creep as much as possible, because I realize if I creep a lot, that's really where I'm going to get a lot of extra money from. And all of that, I'm getting my Demon Hunter up in levels, because if I had a level 1 Demon Hunter right now, I would have really probably lost the game. I mean, my 1/1 Demon Hunter can't do anything to him. And right there, he's going to try to attack my base with defend. This really is not going to work for him. I mean, for Ancient Protectors is a lot to try to take, even with defend. I mean, I'm not doing much damage to him, but all I got to do is focus fire on his MK, and he's going to take a lot of damage. As you can see, he's going to get out of here right now. I had to use my Drake, though, which kind of doesn't make me very happy, because I wanted to save that and try to use it when it was a little more effective, but oh well. As you can see, he's building some footmen. He's doing the right thing. He's not making too many mistakes. I can't really pick out any things where he's making mistakes. I'm really, at this point, not really sure what he's going to build because I'm not sure he's technical. All I see is footmen. If I just knew he was going to build footmen, Dryads would be the good choice. But right now, I don't have a hunter saw. I don't have my altar yet. I don't have a lot of things right now, so I'm really prevented from doing a lot of things on what I want to do. Even though I have quite a bit of money, I could build a hunter saw, but is that really what I want to go? I need the hunter saw, but do I want to go hunts? Do I want to go bears? It all matters on what he builds, and I can't really scout because I could use a wisp, but that's kind of wasting money because he's cruising around the map, and I can't really use my heroes very much because if he sees me, I'm going to lose a lot. So I'm really having to play it very, very slim here. And I figured he would build Rifleman. There's no doubt he's going to build Rifleman. I knew he was going to try to get Siege because he wanted to kill me quickly. He doesn't want to let me get to Chims or something crazy like that where he might actually have a chance to lose. So as you can see, he's getting Mortar Teams, Rifleman, good combination of units, something that's very hard for Night Elf to stop. And the only thing Night Elf can really use against that is Bears, because Chims get absolutely shredded, especially if they both build a few gyros. Your Chims are going to go down real quickly. Dryads don't work because the Riflemen are them. Hunts don't work, so all you really have left is Bears, and those get reamed pretty good by piercing too, so you're not left with the best of options, but you just got to work with what you got, and Bears hopefully will be made Tier 3 soon, and that'll help a lot in my opinion. So he immediately goes for these Ogres. He's trying to get a couple levels himself. He's got a Sobi Master, which is a real nice item. I wish I found a Potion of Greater Healing, which really would have helped me out, but you gotta, once again, you gotta work with what you got, you gotta adapt. So right now I realize I gotta make a decision on where I want to go. And the decision I basically made was I'm gonna go Dryads and Bears and try to use the Dryads to hold off my base. Cause I realize he's gonna come in with Mortar Teams. Dryads will help me because if he makes a mistake, I can use the ledge to my advantage. I can slow him down. I can stop his forces from using, and the poison will hurt him a little bit. It'll at least counter his heals to a certain degree. And so that's the choice I made there, and I think I made the right choice because nothing else would have really worked. I can't build Hunts. Hunts won't stop this. When you get hit with a clap when you're using Hunts, or they just focus fire the Rifleman, you're not even going to hurt him. And Hunts just don't work that well versus human, in my opinion, these days. They're just too easy to kill, and they just don't do that drastic amounts of damage. So here you see, I got my altar there. I realize I'm going to have to go Tier 3 because I'm going to need Bears. I know just Dryads alone can't fight them off. They never will. And I have to get Bears. Here you go. I try to mess with them a little bit. Take out this is just a basic strat. Use your dragon to kill a couple peons. And just every little bit helps there. As you can see, I think he's he's going to have to spend a little bit more money on something he might not have wanted to. So every little bit helps. And here he comes. He's going to try to nail me. Now right here at this situation, most people would say, sorry, Sin, you're probably dead here. You got a hero. He's got about 60 supply worth of units. Defend, mortars, MK, and healing wards. That's to stop with just a demon hunter. And I pretty much thought I was going to be screwed here too. I realized that I saw his mortar teams. I realized I had to move my ancients because he was just going to ground target where they used to be. And you can see